Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Let us continue. By the way, the reason why it's black sometimes is if you Alt-Tab out of the program for a second, it will take all the background image out to save memory, I assume. It doesn't cause any loading or anything, so I really am not too worried about it. But it is a little strange it does that. And of course that would only happen on the PC version because you can't Alt-Tab out of games in any other versions. Console versions. Alright, so last time we did Redhead Detention, this time we play free play mode for Bifrosty Reception, and we need Stanley and 6 mini-kit pieces. I'm picking mostly Iron Man, so I recognize the flying character that's most useful.
Of what S.H.I.E.L.D. knows about Thor and his people remains highly classified. What little information we've obtained about his home, Asgard, comes from, well, this one children's book found by Dr. Eric Selvig in New Mexico. Seems pretty accurate so far.
Get a load of this guy.
Ooh, very theatrical with the lightning and everything. He is the god of thunder. It's sort of his thing.
I sense the opening of the vortex because brother Loki used it as a pathway to Asgard.
What the heck's he after?
He is ever after only one thing: power. And also helmets with horns. He's really into those.
Okay, so there might be a collectible here. If there is, I hope I don't miss it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to replay this later on. I'm intentionally crashing into everything. I doubt that's gonna get me any kit, any kits or anything like that, but I figured it'd be a fun thing to do. Okay, seems like if there was a collectible in there, I had already gotten it. There we go. Destroy all these wheels, I guess. Melt all that. Destroy this wheel that's down here. Melt that. Pull this. None of that helped. Alright. Is this some kind of flying eye robot machine? Alright. Smelt that. Some more wheels over there. Collectible hidden right at the back of it. Let's see. What did we need to do to get this to work? Yeah, we needed to electrify it. There we go. I hear Stan Lee screaming for help. Where is he? Who am I playing as now? Curse from the Dark World. Where would he be? Stanley stuck under there? Yes, he was. Excelsior. So we've saved Stanley. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We just need to get the 4 remaining collectible items. One is pointing over to the right. I happen to know that there is an area over there on the right that we can't reach yet. I found it as I was running through this level.
Do you like what I've done with the place?
Oh, when I had to play the game a second time to record the level right after this one, I found a secret section. Yeah, that's what happened. Spider-Man. Where is Spider-Man? Here he is. Pull down that statue, Spider-Man. There's a collectible. Now we need Magneto. Pull down that statue, Magneto. So that's that. 10 more bad guys to collect. And I think 2 more? 3 more minifigs. I much prefer they put a counter if they're gonna make us beat.
You are now under my power.
If they're gonna make us beat a certain number of bad guys, I would much prefer it be a countdown. We have 8 out of 10. Ah, there's a crack in the wall. Turn into this guy. Hold X to target the crack in the wall. No. Oh, hold X as Thor to target it. Ah. You would think that, I guess the assumption is that not everybody's as strong as Thor is in
Why do
Asgard.
you insist on following me, brother?
Otherwise he wouldn't so easily be able to break the entire gate. But as a gate, it would be more logical if that gate was harder to destroy than it was. Let's see, is there a way up here? Yeah, I think so. Odin, charge this thing up. Another sideways charger. They didn't use it very often sideways. Come on. The X is there, I am pressing the X. just gonna switch over to a different character if Odin can't charge it. Let's try this. All of a sudden it works perfectly fine. Give me a psychic character. Apparently Odin is psychic. Give me a fire character. To melt it. I guess I might be able to freeze something in the water too.
Going somewhere? I think not!
There we go.
Yet again, you fall for my simple parlor tricks.
Doesn't seem like I can break these. Oddly enough. Let's come over here. Somebody with claws. Oh, you don't have claws? How about you? Do you have claws, Wolverine? Oops. Odin. Charge it. So over here is a whole other section that you can reach if you fly over this way. And either there is nothing here, or there's a collectible here, and I think there's a collectible. This definitely feels like something that might, in the future, be where a red power move might be. But if they were to remake this game and add it to Lego Marvel Avengers, which they very well might. Wouldn't be the first time that they've done that. Although they really didn't do that with Lego Harry Potter. At least I don't see that on PC. Maybe they do that for console versions only now. Thanos' glove here, reference to the Infinity Gauntlet. That will eventually come into importance in the Marvel Universe movie, guys. Alright, so we have Stanley and we have all of the collectibles. So I did a pretty good job, I guess, collecting the other collectibles when I played this before. And I guess I shouldn't have done that because now this recording is potentially going to be shorter than it should be. It's not a big issue to me, but it is going to end up with some levels, some recordings being pretty different in length than others. So we've got to figure out how to do this, and I'm working my way backwards down this map to figure out how much of it I have to do and how much I don't have to do. This was another plant we got done. They've already collected all the plants. Melt this statue. There we go. Build this. Build that. Push this here. This makes the stairs. Oops. If I can do it right. And then that makes Loki appear. And I think that's what we needed to happen.
You heroes are mere puppets under my control. Now you see me.
Spider-Man finds something here, I guess, and then dig this up. Assemble that, and then we have a switch. There we go. Fly up here. Charge up. And then use this to charge this. Come on. There we go. Let's see, there's a Spider-Man thing here. He found like a crack in it, I guess, that wasn't there before, so Thor can throw his hammer at it. Interesting. And then he does it. It's been so long. It hasn't been that long, but it's been long enough that I've forgotten what happens in the story. I remember the first few levels, but I'm starting to forget all the others. We spent quite a long time in
I'm not
the
finished
overworld.
yet. Or should that be, we're not finished yet?
And the overworld really doesn't connect. New York City really does not connect to the rest of this.
How foolish you are. Over here.
There we go, right next to him. Hit him. So, yeah, we still have to fight the Destroyer in this level. So we are going through this level pretty fast, but that is a pretty long battle. Not a great way to speed it up either. I'm definitely not feeling as much burnout
is dangerous, brother.
on this
Oh,
game
and so
as
am
I was
I,
with
brother.
Lego Star
I
Wars
intend
The
to get my
Complete
revenge
Saga,
on you,
which
on
is
Earth, and on
pretty
Asgard.
amazing
What are you
because
planning, Loki?
I am
You can't
playing
make me
this
tell.
directly
You are
after
not the god
Lego
of
Star
me.
Wars.
Oh, thou dost vex me with that taunt. You've used
They
it since we were
definitely
children.
changed
Do you
it up.
remember
They
this
definitely
little
improved the graphics
plaything?
compared to the first game. Obviously, there have been many other Lego games that I will get around to in between this one and the first one. But yeah, not as much burnout, not as much repetitiveness. It is also worth mentioning though that LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga is 2 games combined. The games are so similar. So if they come up with a LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 and combined it with this, playing it right back to back would irritate me probably a little bit. Let's see. We are trying to, as quickly as possible, defeat the destroyer. It would be nice if there was a way to do that. If you could reflect something. But really there isn't. You just have to take out the bad guys. It'd be nice if there was, like, in free play mode for all the bad guys, a really quick way to defeat them. For instance, like flying up to the top and dropping the chandelier on them. Some silly way to win the game. They wouldn't possibly be able to do in story mode. Trying to reflect, but it won't work until we have a platform. And we won't have the platform until it gives us the platform. Loki.
Gah! You mortal pest!
So we have to come up here as Thor. That's not Thor, that's Odin. Only Thor will work. Do this damage to his chest only.
Begone! Asgard belongs to me!
This, of course, is the theme of Thor 2. Which, I don't know if I even watched Thor 2. I watched Thor 1. It would be nice if there was a viewing list as far as what order and which movies you should watch for the Marvel thing stuff. But really, they're gonna eventually, they're getting down to phase 2 of their series, or they're already in the phase 2 of this long collection of Marvel movies, which probably there is going to be a good movie just to watch in phase 2 and skip the like first 10 of them. It's going to be a nightmare for future generations if somebody wanted to watch all the Marvel movies. They'd probably have to spend a week watching 4 or 5 movies a day, every day, to see them all in any reasonable amount of time.
Ah! You pathetic insect!
There's a couple you could skip, I'm sure. In fact, there probably will be a lot you can skip when all is said and done.
You shall never win!
Both of my guys got turned into ice. One more hit needed. Now there is no immortality So, or regenerating hearts. No red bricks involving those. I don't know if you really need those because they're kind of redundant. But I don't know, I think they may have done a better job by keeping them shorter and sweeter as far as the red bricks. Just the default ones that you actually need.
I swear, you will kneel before me by the time this day is through.
Go ahead and take them out.
You think you have me outnumbered? Well, not for long.
So it feels like this fight was at least 6 minutes, if not 16 minutes.
This cannot be!
Interesting, he was in a different
No!
place.
Get away, you foul creature!
Spoiler alert, the Tesseract is one of the Infinity Gems on the Infinity Gauntlet. It's supposed to be, at least.
I will return the Tesseract to the safekeeping of the treasure room.
Hey, Blondie, I hate to point this out, but it just got stolen from there. Maybe your security's not so good. S.H.I.E.L.D. has an entire battalion of troops dedicated to guarding the Tesseract.
Humans guarding this item of immense power. Please, I can rain thunder and lightning on anyone who touches it.
So, it almost feels like Wolverine is being set up to be a bad guy, or like that was actually Loki or
Bet this
Mystique.
glow cube can help me find Magneto. I can ask Chuck about that.
But they didn't go that route, and I think for a kid's game, there's a good reason why you wouldn't want to go that route. Everybody's supposed to love Wolverine. We're over 6 billion studs, and it doesn't look like it's stopping. Well, it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. Yeah, that felt like an 18-minute battle to destroy the destroyer. It would have only been longer if we hadn't already have found 4 of the mini-kit figures.
You found me. Sometimes I make these cameos a little too easy for you guys.
See, 18 more gold bricks left. Almost there. We're slowly working our way to 250 gold bricks. I seriously doubt we're gonna get anything for getting all of the comics. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna unlock anything. I don't know what it could unlock, really. So, Bifrosty reception. Again, the animation style here looks completely drawn now. Much more colorful in this one too. These were probably just colorized storyboards, if I was to guess anything. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 15. So there are 8 more to do. 8 more levels. Which probably means we will be done in 8 more recordings. There's nothing to do outside in the overworld. At least right now there isn't. Maybe if we get all the gold bricks there will be something to do. But right now all we have is the DLC extra races, and that is the only extra thing. We could of course do the bonus level again if we wanted to. I don't know why we would want to, though that would be just kind of silly. So we are at 88.6% complete. 232 gold bricks out of 250, 79 mini kits out of 150, 11 out of 11 red bricks, 24 out of 26 true believers, and 42 out of 50 Stanley's in peril, and 115 of 115 character tokens have been found. So we are getting there. We are definitely getting here. Anywho, that is going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.